Imagine having a teammate who can just take all those tedious office tasks off your plate. Organizing files, drafting documents, making sense of data, and they never even need a coffee break. Well, Anthropic just launched a new feature that's pretty much exactly that. So today, we're going to introduce you to your new AI coworker, which, get this, was built by AI for you. So what is this thing exactly? Well, the best way to think about it comes straight from Anthropic themselves. It's like Claude Code for all your non-technical work. If you're a developer, you probably already know Claude Code is the super powerful tool for writing software. The idea behind Cowork is to bring that same level of AI help to everyone else, for all those other tasks that live in documents, spreadsheets, and notes. But what's really wild is the story of how it was created. The team at Anthropic built this entire feature from scratch in just 10 days. And here's the kicker. According to Anthropic's Boris Cherny, Cowork was built using Claude Code. The AI wrote 100% of its own code. Just let that sink in. The tool literally built itself. That's not just impressive, it's a huge statement about where this tech is going, and fast. Okay, so how does this AI teammate actually work in their day-to-day? Let's break down how you and this AI would actually partner up on a task. The whole process is actually really straightforward. First, you just give Claude access to a specific folder on your computer. That's its little workspace. Second, you tell it what you want it to do. From there, the AI takes over and comes up with a step-by-step plan. And finally, it gets to work, reading, editing, and creating whatever files it needs to get the job done.
Let's make this a little more real. Picture this. You've just been doing a bunch of research online and your desktop is an absolute disaster zone, right? It's just cluttered with dozens of screenshots full of charts, data, and text.
Well, you can just point Cowork to that folder and say, hey, pull out all the key info here and organize it. And boom, it creates a clean, perfectly structured spreadsheet for you. A task that could have easily eaten up an hour of your day doing manual data entry is now done in just minutes. And it's not just for data either. Think about all those scattered notes you have from meetings or brainstorming sessions. You can literally just hand those over to Cowork and ask it to whip up a polished first draft of a report or a proposal or even a blog post. It takes all your raw ideas and gives them some real structure. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Giving an AI access to your files? It sounds a little nerve-wracking, but a huge part of this design is making sure that you are always in the driver's seat. This isn't about just handing over the keys. It's all about smart and safe collaboration. And this is a really crucial detail. The AI doesn't just go rogue on you. Before it does anything significant, like deleting files or creating a final document, it actually stops and asks for your permission. This gives you a chance to look over its plan and say, yep, that looks good, or no, tweak this a bit, so you can make sure the final result is exactly what you wanted. And the teamwork doesn't have to stay locked on your computer either. If your task needs info from the internet, let's say you're researching competitor pricing, you can pair Cowork with the Claude in Chrome extension. That gives it browser access, and it can go out and fetch the data for you. Okay, so you've seen what it can do, you've seen how it keeps you in control. The big question now is, how can you actually try this thing out for yourself? Okay, so right now, Cowork is in what they're calling a research preview. That means access is limited to people who are Claude Max subscribers, and you have to be using the macOS app. But if that's not you, don't worry, you can head over to Anthropic's website and hop on the waitlist for when it comes to other platforms. This feels like a really big step towards AI becoming a true collaborator in our day-to-day work. So we'll leave you with this question to chew on. If you had an AI coworker ready to go, what would be the very first tedious task you'd happily hand over?